stalking. You talk about the stalking. You said she stalked you.
I don't know why she would spend the money on a private investigator.
You said you blocked her.
I did.
If you blocked her, then she can't get a response from you.
Right.
Okay, that's why she hired a private eye.
Yeah, I took it in a way that she was stalking me. I mean, there's no other way.
So you found him eventually. You found the car.
Yes.
Where'd you find the car?
I found it at a school.
Where he was attending?
Yes.
Okay, and you got it towed?
Yes.
And that's where you realized it was in a car accident. Okay, tell me the situation with the insurance company and filing a claim.
Yeah, so when I saw that the car was wrecked, I panicked and I called my insurance company. And I'm like, this is the deal. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And they're like, well, file a claim on his insurance.
And you found out he wasn't insured?
Correct. I got confirmation through the DOT and the DMV because nobody would tell me anything.
Did you tell the defendant to file an insurance claim with his insurance company, even though he got the insurance after the accident?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, because the last text message I had from him was that he was insured.
Was the accident your fault?
Yes, it was.
Okay, what were you going to do about the damage?
I didn't have insurance, so I didn't make any claim. I drove it for a year to get to school, to get to work when I was working.
Okay, you're surprised you didn't know it was for a year?
Wow.
Okay.
Nope.
So what is this claim about fraud that you're making?
Because she would call our State Farm and she was acting like my girlfriend.
How do you know she was acting as your girlfriend?
Because the State Farm agent had said somebody called. She doesn't sound like you, stating that that's who she is.
They remember the sound of your girlfriend's voice?
Yeah, because they were talking to her between this whole thing.
Were you pretending to be someone else?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so when you called this insurance company, what were you saying?
I'm like, I'm paying for a car. I don't insure it, so nobody will tell me anything, and it's wrecked. What do I do?
They denied your claim, though.
Correct.
Did you then ask him to file a claim with his insurance company when he was insured and tell him that the accident actually happened at a later date in order for them to cover the damage? Do you understand what I'm asking?
No, because I thought the accident had just happened.
Ms. Howe, why were you so concerned with getting the car fixed?
Because I was going to sell it, because I didn't need it.
Did you agree to pay the deductible?
Absolutely, because I knew he couldn't afford it.
And is it true what she says, that you never even told her you got into an accident with the car?
Yeah, I don't remember ever telling her that.
So I just want to make sure I understood something that you said earlier. You said that the State Farm Insurance Agency recognized your girlfriend's voice?
The adjuster, the fraud or the identity theft, we were going through that with the adjuster.
How many times did you have to speak to the adjuster about that?
We talked to her, she probably talked to her about 6 or 7 times.
And she just recognized your girlfriend's voice?
She did.
How would she have known to call that adjuster as opposed to just calling State Farm?
I don't know.
Sir, do you feel bad about any of this? Because you also are saying, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm not appealing. You try to commit insurance fraud. Like, you're so, I mean, you have this high moral ground all of a sudden. You didn't pay these notes on this car.
I mean, there's
you
a big
left her in a
difference
really
between
bad
committing
position.
fraud and
I'm sorry,
making
we both can't talk at the same time.
I'm saying there's a difference between committing fraud or identity theft and making a payment. I miss payments, okay? I'm sorry, I miss payments. But at the end of the day, if I was going to commit insurance fraud, I would have done it the whole year that I had the car.
You also were driving with no insurance. That's not really responsible.
I didn't know that I didn't have insurance.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
I did not know.
Why didn't your girlfriend co-sign the car for you?
Yeah.
I didn't have a girlfriend at the time.
I know why your parents didn't want to after hearing you today.
Well, yeah.
All right, the parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both. We have deliberated, reviewed the evidence, and reached a unanimous verdict. Ms. Howe, Judge Menser said something in our deliberations that I can kind of repeat to you tongue-in-cheek. He said, there's kind, and then there's stupid. You clearly were kind. We don't want to dissuade you from being kind. And the fact that this was not the smartest decision, we hope, is a lesson, but it doesn't mean that you're not entitled to your money. Clearly, the agreement here was supposed to be that you were co-signing and not that you were paying for a vehicle that the defendant had. You didn't keep her up to date, sir. You didn't fulfill any of the responsibilities. You talk about doing the right thing, and you didn't do the right thing by her. Ms. Howe, you are out of pocket more than $5,000, and you're still going to be on the hook because the payments don't just go away just because you have the car back. We don't know the status of the car, but we're not going to interfere with who has the car, in part because we don't think, Mr. Redmond, you're going to make any more payments. So, Ms. Howe, you were the more responsible one here. We hope you'll continue to be kind, but maybe more selective in who you offer it to. And you're clearly entitled to our jurisdictional maximum. So the verdict is in favor of you, Ms. Howe, for $5,000. And we hope you will spread your kindness to someone else next time.